Hello everyone. In this topic of the Windows 11 course, we will see how to use the Notepad. Notepad is a familiar text pad, and if I want to open Notepad, I have to click on Start. Then I can search for Notepad. If I open Notepad, then I have an option File, Edit, View. So these are the main menus which I will get: File, Edit, and View. Under File, if I want to open Notepad in a new tab, I can easily click on New tab, or I can use the shortcut key Control and N. I will use Control and N to open the Notepad in a new tab. If I press Control and N again, so there will be multiple tabs open for the Notepad. If I want to open Notepad in a new window, then I can use Control Shift and N. So Control Shift and N will open Notepad in a new window. So this is basically a new window which has been opened. I'll close this window. If I want to open any file, I can use Ctrl and O to open the file, or I can simply click on File and Open to open any text file. If I want to see what are the recent files which has been opened, I can click on Recent. And if I want to save the file which I have created, then I can use Save. Or if you want to save all the files which you have opened, I can use Save All, so that you can save all the files which you have opened. So it will ask multiple times to save the files which you have opened. I will cancel this. You can also use file menu to do the page setup. You can set up for the print option, letter, legal, or A4 you can select from here. And I'll click on OK. We'll copy and paste some text here to work on other options. I will open another text file which has content. So I'll copy and paste here. So I'll close this. If I wanted to search for any text, let us say I wanted to search for Realtek, I will use Control F to search, and I will paste here to search for Realtek. So this is the text which I wanted to search within this particular notepad. And you can see here, so all the text which is appearing as Realtek, I'll be able to search, and also I'll be able to highlight. Say if you wanted to search and also you wanted to replace the text, you can use Control H. So now there is an option here. You can find the text for Realtek, and you can input, instead of Realtek, what text has to be appeared. So I'll say Intel. Now if you wanted to replace only one text, or if you wanted to replace entire text within this particular notepad, if I wanted to replace only one text which is highlighted here, I can select replace here. So this is replaced with Intel. If I wanted to replace the entire notepad text with Intel, and it will be substituted with Realtek, so I'll click on replace all. If I click on replace all, so whatever Realtek text you are going to see here, so there are many Realtek here, right? So all these text which are appearing as Realtek, it will be replaced with Intel. Let us try and click on replace all. Now if I come here, you will be able to see all the text has been replaced with Intel. If I want to undo the operation, then I can use Ctrl Z. So I have used the Ctrl Z, it has gone back to the original state. And also within the Notepad application, there is setting button here. If you click on setting button, there are multiple options which are available. If you click on app theme, the drop down button of the app theme, you will be able to select the mode. You can select light mode, dark mode, or you can also select the operating system mode. If you select operating system mode, it will default to the operating system mode. So I will leave it to light mode, and I will leave it to system settings. And if I click on the arrow button here, and if I wanted to change the font setting, let us say if I wanted to use some other font, I can select here. So I'll select Century, and if I wanted to select the style, I can select the style of the font. I can use bold, regular, italic. So I'll leave it to italic. If I wanted to change the size of the font, I can change the size of the font here. So whenever you open the Notepad application, so this will be the default font what you will be getting. So I'll leave it to 10, or instead I will leave it to 12, and I will click on this arrow button here. And if you want to word wrap, you can turn on or off. I will leave it to default, which is on. And whenever you are opening the file, how you wanted to open a file. If you wanted to open a file which is Notepad file in a new tab, or if you wanted to open a file in a new window, you can select this option here. And when the Notepad starts, what exactly you wanted? You wanted to have all the previous sessions intact, or you don't want any previous session. Say if I wanted to have all the previous sessions intact, I'll click here. And if I want to show all the recent files which I have worked on, I can enable this option. So let us see if I turn on this, and I have not saved this notepad. So this is the notepad which I have been working. So I have not saved this. I will close this without saving. Let me see if I open the file, then the content is available. The text is intact without any change. Even though I have not saved the file, it has kept the content. So I'll go to the settings again, and I will go to this option when Notepad starts. I don't want the content to be available, or I don't want any previous session to be available. I'll start with the blank Notepad. So I will choose this option. Again, I'll close this. So it is asking me to save, because the next time when I start the Notepad application, it doesn't have any content. It is going to give the blank Notepad application. I'll say don't save, and I will open this. So now it is clear, everything is blank, and you don't even see recent files. I will go to the settings again, and when Notepad starts, I will continue previous sessions. This is very helpful because whenever your laptop shuts down or when it goes to the sleep mode, the content whichever you were typing or which you are working on, it will be available. Even if you turn off and turn on your computer, the content whatever you are using, it will be always available. So now what I will do is I will copy the same text again. I will copy this and paste here. If I go to the settings again, and we have seen recent files. If you want to do spell check, you can turn on or off. Even if you want to do autocorrect, you can enable or disable this. And if you see here, there is a Copilot option here. And if you click on settings again, you will see there is a Copilot option here. You can even turn on or off the Copilot option. Copilot is basically, it is going to give additional capabilities of artificial intelligence so that you can summarize or rewrite whatever text you have been working on. And if you wanted to use AI features, AI capabilities of Windows, you can use the Copilot feature. And if you don't want to use Copilot, then you can easily come here and turn off the Copilot feature. And this is how you will be working on the Notepad. And let us say I have opened three Notepad here. And if I close this, so I'll go to the start menu again. I'll search for Notepad. Since I have turned on the feature to persist the session, I'll be able to see all the Notepad files has been opened. So this is very, very important, because whenever your computer shuts down or you restart the computer because of the update or something, then whatever you are working, everything will be available without any issues. So all the files which have been opened and working, even if you open 10 files or 20 files, everything will be available. So this is one important option which you can always keep on for this feature. There is also another useful feature which has been added. If I use the shortcut key, Windows logo and H key on the keyboard, and you can see there is a mic dialog box has opened. So whatever I wanted to dictate or whatever I wanted to convert from voice to text, everything can be dictated and it is going to write in the Notepad application. Welcome to the Windows 11 course. In this course, we will be looking on how to work on Notepad application and what are the settings which are available inside the Notepad application. So this way, we will be able to dictate and use the Notepad application for voice to text conversion. And if I wanted to stop, I can stop here. And let us say if you wanted to keep a diary, you wanted to keep a journal of your day-to-day activities. For that, what you can do is you can do one particular text file. I'll select a text file. I'll say diary, and I will. So this is the file which I have created. I will open the file here. So this is the diary file, and if I wanted to use this particular file as a journal file or as a log file, I will enter dot log. Okay, and for every text, whatever I am entering, it will keep the text with the timestamp. So now this is for Notepad course. I will save this and I will close this. You can see a text has been added with the timestamp. Now again, and let us say today afternoon, I need to go to hotel for lunch. I will save this and I will open the file again. So this way you will be able to keep all your daily activities with the timestamp. And tonight I have to go to movie. Okay, save, and if you open, so whatever entries you are making, it will keep it as a journal within the file. So this way you can track all your day-to-day activities by keeping multiple log files or even one file. So this was about Notepad application in Windows 11. I'll see you in the next video.